Hi everyone, I'm back with Candacen's Little More Trivia, which really inspired me, and I was so curious to know why IPA, Indian Pale Ale beers in Chicago, are really popular. So there's something very interesting that I thought through the lens of sensory and culture. First and foremost, I was really thrilled and surprised to see the kind of food pairing power there. They have deep dish pizzas, Italian beef sandwiches, char grilled sausages, some smoked spicy meats, and chicken wings. So they're all very rich, fatty, and intensely flavored. So the bitterness and the citrus part of this IPAs, which carry this hop character. The hops are an addition that carry a lot of bitterness and adds to the flavor, the body, the intensity, and the mouth feel of the IPAs. They help cleansing the palate between these bites and makes them very natural pairing. So on its own, you might find it very bitter, but it is good when you're pairing with these kind of iconic foods. And it has a diverse food culture because you have people from Eastern Europe, Italy, Mexico, Poland. So they become accustomed to a lot of bold flavors there. They are more receptive to this IPA. And if you see, the weather is quite dry, contrasting. Really harsh winters are there. They have this biggest sensory than easy drinking lagers or pilsners. There's a culture that always talks about appreciating craftsmanship and character. So craft beers resonate very strongly. They are kind of tap rooms and small Goose Island breweries that help these hop forward beers to mainstream drinkers, in all these cities that have already embraced IPAs. So, it shows that the exposure to bitter taste has been already developed. People here enjoy like dark coffee, chocolate, espressos, olives, which are very intense in flavors, and therefore they appreciate IPAs a lot. So, Chicago per se, it's not because they love bitter things, but because of the food culture, the weather, the kind of place, and the kind of cultural people, the diversity that comes in. It's all a harmonization of all these things come together that builds the craft brewing heritage there, which is a perfect environment for bold flavors. So here I sign off Candescence with all my sensory legacy about my flavor, culture, craft beer, science, and about drink, taste, and memories and flavor innovation. So see you next time with some more trivia like this, which would be helpful. Thank you.